Hello everybody and welcome to Whiskey Daddy Review number 24. In the last review we did a Laphroaig 10-year cask strength. This time we're actually going to be reviewing a Laphroaig Cairdeas. That's probably the easiest way to pronounce it. As you can see, I have a Cairdeas here. This is actually not the one we're reviewing today. We will be reviewing this one later. This is the 200th anniversary Cairdeas right here from 2015. The one we're doing today was actually given to me by a friend, Brian Naday. He donated this little sample here. This is the Laphroaig Cairdeas Portwood finish from 2013. Okay, don't know the exact age statement on this particular whiskey. I think most of them are in that 10 to 13 year range, something like this one, but this one's been given a nice little portwood finish. These are released every year around the Islay Whiskey Festival, the Cairdeas, and he got a hold of this one. So he said, let's have a sample of it. And Cairdeas means, it's Gaelic for friendship, so it's like bringing people together. That particular Cairdeas is more of like a throwback to the way Laphroaig used to be. This one is just showing off that beautiful portwood finish. Alright, I haven't nosed this whiskey, I haven't taken any notes, I didn't have much to go off of as far as the sample is concerned, so we're going to be wheeling it today. Up front, I get that beautiful Laphroaig Islay peat. Seashells, seashore. But in the background there's this beautiful, almost like a red wine, marmalade. There's some dried cherries in there. I'm also not 100% sure what the ABV on this one is. Maybe I should have done more research. I'm going to throw a couple of drops of water in there just to see if we can open this nose up a little bit more. It seems to be a little bit closed. Let's see what we can get out of this. Alright, now I'm getting a little bit more orange peel. I'm getting a little bit more of that dried cherry. It's getting a little bit brighter, maybe like a fresh cherry or something like that. This actually reminds me a little bit of the Lagavulin Distiller's Edition, which is finished in sherry cask. Pedro Jimenez sherry cask. It has that same kind of a bright freshness to it. And I love finished Islay whiskeys. I really do. So thank you, Brian, for handing this one over to me. I'm starting to get a little bit more of a dried orange peel coming in there. It's like the longer it sits in the glass, the more it just develops into a bouquet of fruit. And that smoky peatiness is all in the background. It smells absolutely wonderful. Let's take a taste. The arrival was very sweet. Cherries, strawberries, maybe a little bit of honey. And then development, the peat rushes in, and you get more of those bonfire notes. And then on the finish is where you get some of those more briny elements. The iodine, the seashell. And right now I'm left with this, it's like an equal balance of smoke and berries. And definitely like a marmalade type of a note, just layering over my tongue, mouth coating, mouth watering. It's savory yet somewhat sweet. This is a very good Cairdeas. I'm even getting a little bit of almost like a bourbon brown sugar in there. It's very interesting. Right in the middle of the development, I get a little bit of a cigar box. and that cigar box slowly turns into the orange peel that I'm getting on the nose into the finish. So it goes from cigar box to orange peel, and then I'm getting a little bit of oak tannin at the end of it, probably coming from the port wood. It still feels fairly young, but it's not overly powerful with the peat smoke. So maybe there's a mixture of ages in here. Not 100% sure. But on the nose, the balance between the berries, the fruit, and that peat is just phenomenal. I'm going to add a little bit more water to the palate. Just like that. Let's see if maybe we can pull something else out of there. Now I'm getting a little bit, some of the brightness has gone away with a little bit extra water. And I'm getting a little bit of a plum note in there now. And I've also brought out more of the oak tannins now too. The finish is much more drying. It's a lot different. It's cut the coatingness of the oils down some. And so I'm getting more of a drying finish on there. I think you could drink this both ways. You could drink it neat. You could drink it with a little bit of water in there. It's a very good product. It smells sweeter than it actually is on the palate, and the finishing is pretty drying. It reminds me a little bit of a finish on like a good old Springbank. Excellent whiskey, though. Thank you so much, Brian, for introducing me to it and giving me that sample. Next time we'll see you, we're going to be doing the other Cairdeas, the one that's back there, the 200th anniversary edition, and we'll let you know how we like that one. From all of us here at Whiskey Daddy, being me only, cheers. Slán.